Hey there guys, welcome to my brand new channel. So this channel is going to be all about basically music. I'm going to be doing sort of vlogs, pickup videos, lots of sort of the vinyls I'm collecting, CDs I'm collecting, vlogs of gigs, anything music related is basically what I'm going to be doing here on the channel. So as a bit of an introductory video, I thought that I would do today a bit of a sort of what CDs I've just recently picked up in the last sort of couple of weeks. And then just basically we'll go from there. As we go through sort of more videos, I am going to do sort of like a full CD collection, a full vinyl collection. They will be quite long videos, so I'll probably do them sort of in a few weeks time. But if you guys are interested in that type of content, then please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, if you do enjoy this video, then make sure to drop it a like. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the video and let's see some of the CDs that I recently picked up. So starting off, we have got Simple Plan. So I've actually got this album on vinyl already, but I thought I was going to pick it up on CD as well. I listen to CDs a lot in the car, so most CDs I get, it's for listening to the car. I am looking to try and get an actual CD player to go with my stereo system, so that I can actually listen to CDs through that. I'm slowly building that up, but yeah, first pickup is Simple Plan. Okay, next we've got Black Sunday by Cypress Hill. Really cool band. I can remember sort of getting into these when I was really young. Heard like sort of Insane in the Membrane, Hits from the Bong, stuff like that, which are sort of the main ones that are on this CD. Really cool band. They're sort of obviously a rap band, but they kind of add rock to it and sort of metal. But yeah, if you've not heard of Cypress Hill, most people don't imagine have, but if you've not heard of Cypress Hill, definitely check them out. Okay, so next up is AC/DC. I'm a big fan of AC/DC. I've never actually heard this album. I'm actually going to see them in Wembley this year in July. So I'm just sort of trying to pick up any sort of AC/DC stuff that I see. But yeah, definitely need to give this a listen. I haven't listened to it yet, but yep, AC/DC. I'm not quite sure what the album's actually called. Black Ice. So yeah, it's called Black Ice. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's got a kind of a really sort of cool effect on the actual CD case itself. Okay, next up is Mudvayne. So these are a really cool band. They came out obviously again when I was younger. They're a little bit like Slipknot, but I'd probably say they're a bit heavier. Although their sort of newer stuff, like a bit further down the line, wasn't as heavy as Slipknot. But yeah, it's very sort of heavy music, especially this album, Dig, which was their main single that got me into the band. But yeah, Mudvayne. Okay, this is a recommendation from somebody. So this is called Set Your Goals. Really interesting band, like pop punk basically. Really cool sort of like case and everything. But yeah, Set Your Goals. Good songs on it. Like I said, I've listened to it a few times. It was a recommendation. Need to listen to it a little bit more. Next up is Rancid. Imagining most people have heard of Rancid. If you've not, they're basically like a proper type punk band, sort of like heavy punk band, but they've also got like ska in there. Sort of Rancid and the Distillers, obviously the lead singer of the Distillers and the lead singer of Rancid were married at one point, they're not anymore. But yeah, Rancid, really good band. So yeah, definitely check them out if you've not checked Rancid out before. But yeah, really good albums, this one. Next up is Disturbed. This is one of the bands that I really want to see. It's one band that I've not caught live yet. I'm hoping that they're going to put on a tour pretty soon. It's definitely a band I want to see. But yeah, really cool, Indestructible. Really good album from Disturbed. I can remember when Stupidify came out. That really got me, obviously it was their first sort of album I ever saw. Really got me into Disturbed and absolutely just love them. They're just a brilliant band and the vocalist is just amazing. He's just got such a range. Next up is Bad Vibrations, A Day to Remember. I've not actually heard this album before. I saw the album and it looked pretty cool, so I thought I'd pick it up. I am a big fan of A Day to Remember. I wouldn't say they're one of my main bands or anything, but it is a band that I do like. But I do quite like this album as it's kind of like, or the case should I say, as it kind of opens up. It's got like a really cool sort of look when it opens up there. But also the booklet just slides out the front there, and then it looks kind of pretty cool. Okay, so next up is Yellow Card and Ocean Avenue, but this is the acoustic version. So it's the Ocean Avenue album, but it's actually the acoustic version of the songs and like an acoustic set. Really good. If you want to if you do enjoy this album, like the normal album, you want sort of a chilled sort of record to put on, definitely recommend getting this. I'm trying to collect sort of all the Yellow Card sort of albums at the moment. I think I've got like maybe two more I need to get. But yep, saw this, thought I'd pick it up. Okay, so next up is Slipknot, their very first album. Now, this was this is one of the bands that got me into this sort of like rock type music. It was Slipknot and Green Day, which I know are both totally opposite ends of the spectrum. But yeah, I remember getting this album. It was absolutely brilliant. Unfortunately, I've lost it over the years, but I managed to pick up a deluxe copy. So it's the original album, obviously, with some additional tracks, as well as a live DVD and sort of documentary and stuff like that. But yeah, really, really cool album. So I've always been a fan of the White Stripes, but I've never really listened to Jack White's sort of solo stuff. So I saw this Blunderbuss and thought I would pick it up, see what it's like. I've not listened to it yet. I'm hoping it's very similar to sort of the White Stripes, but yeah, Jack White, Blunderbuss. Next up, we have Real Big Fish. So these are a pop punk like ska type band. Really, really cool. A little bit like Less Than Jake, if you've heard of Less Than Jake. I don't know if they're still around. I know they still do sort of tours and stuff like that, but I don't know if they've sort of released any new music. But this is sort of one of the albums that I can remember as a kid having, and it's absolutely brilliant. So when I saw that, I thought I'd pick it up. Machine Head. So again, this was an album actually when I was younger that was actually given to me by a friend. This exact album, I believe, as well, which is like a collection of their sort of great hits. But it was absolutely brilliant. Really love Machine Head. Really good sort of like rock type music. If you're into stuff sort of like Metallica, they're not exactly like Metallica, but it's a similar sort of vibe. And then yeah, definitely check out Machine Head. So next up is Paramore. Really cool album. Listen to a few songs so far. I'm not a big sort of person in this album. I'm not listening to this album very much, but listened to it a couple of times, saw it, so I thought I'd pick it up. But yeah, really cool. So yeah, Paramore. Next up is Avenged Sevenfold. Again, a really good band. I've not actually heard this album before, but do like Avenged Sevenfold, so I thought I'd pick up this album, give it a listen. But yeah, it looks really cool. Next up is another Yellow Card album. Again, this is one album I've not really listened to a great deal, so I definitely need to give that a check out. But like I said, I'm trying to collect all the albums, and I think I've got about another two left to pick up. But yeah, definitely need to give that a listen. And last but not least is All Time Low, straight to DVD. So this is like a live album, and it also has a DVD with it, so like a live gig. So you watch the DVD, see the live gig, but you've also got the CD. Now I know there's a lot of controversy around All Time Low, but I think they're an absolutely brilliant band. You know, a fundamental sort of pop punk band. Again, similar to Yellow Card, I'm trying to collect sort of as many of the CDs as I can, but yeah, so that's All Time Low. If you enjoy sort of live sort of DVD CDs, I definitely recommend picking that up, especially if you're into sort of pop punk. So yeah, that's just a few CDs that I've recently picked up, guys. I will be doing a sort of like a full collection video of all the CDs I've got and all the vinyls I've got, etc. They will be very long videos, so I'll probably end up splitting them up. But I'll get them done at a later date. But I hope you guys enjoyed this as a little bit of an introduction video. If you do like this type of content, like I said, please hit that subscribe button. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop it a like, because it really helps the channel out. If you guys collect yourself and you've got any videos, then drop it down below in the comments. Or if there's any albums you want to recommend to me, then drop them down in the comments and I'll check them out. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.